Thank you, Unknown Soldier.
The Unknown Soldier donated $200.
Good to see you again. Thank you, man.
The only intelligent thing Chat who has said all night was 5 hours ago when she said she wasn't going to hit kids. Thank God.
You're welcome, brother. It's for you.
Less brainless woke trash.
Thank you, Unknown Soldier. Can somebody be illegal on non-stolen land?
I honestly regret even saying that sentence because now I can't talk about my viewpoints.
Okay. Why not?
Because now you're stuck on this sentence.
Whoa, but hold on. Wait, what? That doesn't even...
Well, now I can't talk about my viewpoints.
Well, your viewpoint here. Okay, so your position, if I have it correct, regardless of whether the land is stolen or not, you still object to deportations.
I object to deportations of anyone who is not violent. I think that violent criminals can be deported.
Illegal immigrant.
Illegal, violent criminals.
So you're fine with those deportations?
If it's literally illegal, violent criminals. I mean, there's no reason to tear apart families.
Yes, there is.
What if they're violent, like you just said?
Okay, what if we're not tearing apart the family? We just say the whole family goes back to their homeland.
They're not doing anything wrong.
They came here illegally. They're actively breaking the law.
They came here illegally.
If I just do you own a house or rent a house? Do you have roommates or is it just you?
No, right now I have an apartment.
You have your 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom apartment?
3.
Just for you?
Yes.
Privilege.
You should put a strip of porn.
White female privilege. Asian privilege, I guess.
So Brian can just crash there, right?
I can just walk in?
Why not?
What?
Who are you to kick him out?
Yeah,
that's
no,
rude.
I'm not.
Yeah, you don't own it.
Hold on.
So
I am occupying one of the empty bedrooms in your 3-bed. She has a 3-bedroom apartment to herself. Why haven't you housed any illegal immigrants?
Yeah.
I would.
You would?
Yeah.
Bull fucking shit.
Yeah.
Wait, shake on it.
Okay.
We're gonna go find.
No. Because I'm saying this on a podcast right now. But I actually talked to my grandma and I had a discussion about this actually.
Oh, you talked to You talked?
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, let us know who needs a home, an illegal immigrant who needs homes. We've got 2 spare bedrooms.
Yes.
They are free. You know, she would never charge you anything because it wouldn't be right to do. So
But it can't be a man. No man.
No, it could be a man.
No, she doesn't like men.
No, it could be.
Wait, can we
think she would
deport the
accept a
men?
man
Can we
into her
deport the
house.
illegal men?
Yeah.
She would have a better
No.
than a man.
No, I had a feeling.
Oh boy.
So does everybody understand now? Because I get so much shit about this, and I want to ask all the haters: do you now understand why I don't want them to vote?
You also
You guys
have proof. You have no proof of anything you guys are saying.
neither do you.
We do have proof.
What do
Can
you
I
mean?
see the proof?
Wait, what is the proof you want?
I would love to come back sometime after I've been able to do research.
Do
I
a
will,
debate
I will
with me.
I will print some stuff out. I will write.
You want to do a 1v1?
I would love to after I have time to prepare. Give me
You
time
should
to
have
prepare.
prepared before this.
I didn't know what the fuck we were talking about. I thought this was a dating podcast.
I will give you as much time to prepare as you want, and you can pick the topic, and we will debate.
Rachel will debate you with a blindfold.
Okay.
And she has to be hung. Do you drink, Rachel?
I can't drink because of my hemochromatosis.
Oh, you know what?
She can get me super stoned to the point that I don't know where I am, and then I'll blindfold myself.
Rachel will be blindfolded, and we're gonna actually we're gonna have her through sleep deprivation for 24 hours. We're gonna have her listening to something, I don't know, Barbie Girl on repeat for 10 hours.
Just in her earbuds.
And and she will come and debate you just as a handicap.
I need time to prepare, but I guarantee that I would be able to prove
boy.
more stuff than you guys would be able to prove.
I'm ready. I'm down.
Honestly, though, I do think it's white liberal women who are kind of ruining the country a little bit.
I don't mean I'm
No offense.
I align more with liberal beliefs, but I believe all politicians are bad. I do not like Bill Clinton. I do not like Hillary Clinton.
They're Democrats.
I do.
Okay,
Yeah, that's what I'm
but
saying.
let's not talk about the people. We're talking about the ideas.
Yeah.
The ideas, yes, but I don't think any politician is good. I think they are all corrupt and they are all have alternate means
Yeah, but
for the reasons.
That sounds like other cool stuff you heard someone say.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I'm so ready.
okay, but what about the
look up
will
sources.
of the people that don't want a illegal immigrants in this country.
The what? The will of the
okay, but
people
you're
who
saying,
appear-
well, I don't like politicians. Okay, cool. That aside, if there's a will of the people that they don't want illegal immigrants in this country, then you have to contend with that, not just politicians bad.
Like all of these protests are demonstrating how much Americans
That's a
are saying,
tiny,
"Fuck
tiny,
ICE."
tiny minority of the population. The vast majority of us voted for Trump because we wanted him
There's
to.
also a lot of Republicans that are now regretting voting for
Wait,
Trump.
I don't even
Not
understand
because
this
of that.
argument.
They're regretting it because he's not deporting enough people. There's a lot
He needs to step it up.
he needs to step it up a lot.
Step up the
He's
deportations.
way behind.
Wait, but I don't understand the argument of, well, there's all these protests that are against him, therefore he's wrong. We have a January 6th.
She said they let them in. I want to go back to that.
So-
They
They waved
why
them
the
in.
fuck would they let them in a protest? If
That's
that was
a
black,
good
if that was a
question.
Black Lives Matter protest, they would not have let them. And they were
You're
destroying
right.
shit.
You're right.
They
You
were
should
destroying
probably think about why that might be.
because they're supporting Black lives. That doesn't make any
No,
sense.
you said I don't understand why they let the J6
and they
protesters.
destroyed shit.
Yeah, you
Chanting
should
down-
think
hang
about.
Nancy Pelosi.
You should think about why
Oh, boy.
they would let in the protesters. You should go home
Yeah.
and let it
Absolutely.
marinate for a while, and maybe you'll come up with a reason why they did that.
So they were chanting, "Hang Nancy Pelosi," weren't they saying that,
No.
right? Yes,
No.
they were.
Who?
And then they were in there, and they destroyed shit in there. They were stealing shit.
They broke like a keyboard.
That is so. I need to look up some shit.
Yeah,
but
you
I
need to
know-
look up a
I need-
lot of
I'm
shit,
ready to look up
yeah.
some shit because I.
Yeah, you need
I'm
to
ready.
look up. You've
I'm
been
ready.
watching a lot
So
of
there were
TikTok.
agitators outside chanting, "Hang Mike Pence."
That's what I meant.
But they were proven to be FBI, undercover
Yes, there was a
FBI and
bunch of-
I wanna
Antifa.
see those sources too.
Agitators.
I would love to see those sources too.
You realize there's
It's
court
in- it's-
documentation.
Yes,
of
and I
this,
want to
right?
look at.
It's
I want to see
in
it.
the-
Yes.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a super chat here. Brian, asked Chair 3 about the land stolen from tribes by other Native American tribes. Yeah. Thoughts on that? Are you just nuked or what's going on?
I really need like an energy drink.
Okay, we can get her an
That's
energy,
it.
get her
Yeah.
a little energy drink.
Those purple ones
in
are
a-
really good.
Yeah, in
They're
a-
zero sugar.
in a cup.
Shots are good. The energy
In a
shots.
cup.
I think I'd rather have the
Yeah,
drink.
but so do you think we should return the stolen land?
Wasn't that what reservations are? So,
Can
to an
you
extent.
like phrase the question? So about
Should
land
we-
stolen from tribes by other
Who did we
Native
s-
Americans stealing other Native American tribes?
Stealing the tribes?
No, stealing the land. Stealing the land. I told you I need an energy drink.
Yeah. So, well, here's something to meditate on. Before the appearance of white people in the Americas, these tribes, these Native American tribes, were warring with each other for centuries before the appearance of the Spanish, before the appearance of the British, before the appearance of any white culture, right? They were warring with each other, they were fighting each other, they were enslaving each other. You can see this in North America, you can see it in Central America, you can see it in South America. You had the Incas, you had the Aztecs, you had the Mayans. You had various Native American tribes in what is now the United States. They were fighting each other. They were conquering each other, and they did it for conquest. They wanted their game. They wanted their land. They wanted the resources. So the question is, if this land, this stolen land, passed through the hands of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different tribes, and one conquered the next and one conquered the other, to which tribe would we return the stolen land to? To the final Native American tribe that had the land, that stole it 10 years prior from this tribe that had been conquered by, the Apache? Who do we return it to?
I think it's far too late for any of that. Like I feel like it's
Late?
yes.
Late.
Like it's far too late. Like so much has been done. It's far too late for any of that. I don't think that's not. I wasn't saying that should happen. I just
Do your parents own land?
yes.
Like, do they own a house?
Yeah.
It's not like a apartment. It's like a
No.
house.
Yeah.
And they're from California too?
Yes.
Like they own land in California.
And couple places.
Okay. Oh, they own more than one property.
Yeah.
That's very privileged. In other states?
Yeah.
Okay. So how many different properties do they own?
2.
Okay. So one in California, one in another state. If a Native American tribe approached your family and said, hey, your house is built on our ancestral territory, would you be willing to hand the deed over?
It's far too long.
I mean, it's not my house.
Well, okay, your parents own it.
Yeah.
But say either one day you own a house, but I mean, are you an only child?
Yes.
Okay, so I mean, you're the heir of your parents' property, so that land would eventually come to you, assuming they don't sell it before they pass away. So, would you be fine with do you think your parents would give it to the Native American tribe that contacted them? Would you be okay with that?
I don't know. I think it's I think it's far too late for
Why
this
would it be
discussion.
late?
Because it's too late. It happened a while ago.
If we're going to talk about stolen land, and you're going to say there's no one illegal on stolen land, that we can't enact laws on stolen land, if the land is in fact stolen, if somebody stole something from you, should you give it back to them?
If someone stole something from me, should I give it back to them?
Sorry, did I misword that? If
Yeah.
somebody stole something from you, should they give it back to you?
Yes.
Okay. So if your parents owned property or you owned property, real estate, on stolen Native American ancestral tribal land, should you give it back?
Sure.
And you would do that?
Sure.
The reality is there's no fucking way you spend $1 million on some property, or the value of the land in the house is worth $1 million. There's no fucking way that you would ever give the deed to a Native American tribe. No fucking way you do that.
Okay, but this is just you trying to catch me in something instead of talking about my beliefs on anything. I mean, we're still on the
How is it
discussion.
different,
No, because we're still on the whole topic of me saying no one's illegal on stolen land. At the end of the day, my viewpoint is not going to change, and I don't think that illegal immigrants should be deported.
I think he's trying to understand, like, okay,
Why?
you say that, but then he asks this hypothetical question. You say, yes, I would give it to him. So, in a sense, like, I think he's just trying to understand, like, your logic behind the fact that you say it's relevant now, but then if he's like, okay, so if Native Americans are like, can you give me back my land back? You're saying, oh, that's too late. It's too late to talk about that, but you're making it a relevant excuse as to why people shouldn't be deported. You're using the fact that it's stolen land as an excuse, so that means it's relevant now. You're saying it's too late to change.
True.
Then why is it relevant right now?
It never should have happened in the first place.
Yeah, it never
You guys
should
are
have
talking about
happened.
the past.
Exactly.
Right.
There's been like more war and more very detrimental ways of getting people kicked out of the country than right now. I would go as far as to say everyone wants to talk about the world being really bad. I think we have evolved. I think that we are, to put it frankly, the fact that you have the ability and the freedom and the time to go out and protest for rights is already privilege. That shows that we are a lot better in the world, because that would not be on somebody's mind 100 years ago when Genghis Khan was killing everybody and conquering land. And he killed so much people that the temperature of the world lowered. So he conquered so much.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that no one's talking about that. Everyone talks about Genghis Khan being this great leader, but the fact that you're using stolen land as an excuse as to right now, to this modern day and age, is kind of ludicrous in my opinion. You know, like, why use that as an excuse now, but then go back and say, well, like, it's in the past. You know, that means like warlords like Genghis Khan, he should be held just as accountable. But he's seen as like a powerful person, and no one takes in consideration, like, he literally conquered a lot of the world.
I more so mean, like, it's happened so long ago, but it never should have happened in the first place. I'm not saying it should have ever happened in the first place.
This isn't the only country that's had land taken, stolen, whatever you want to use. At the end of the day, you don't have any proof that the Native Americans were the first ones here.
What are you talking
It
about?
was conquered. Do you have the proof?
Yeah.
Do you have the proof?
It was absolutely conquered.
Okay,
There
so
was absolutely. I don't have it on me, but I'm sure I could find some factual evidence to Native Americans.
But you don't know.
Why are they called Native Americans if they were from
that's just
somewhere
what
else
they were
first?
called. We did
For the victimhood narrative.
First of all, respectfully, when Christopher Columbus came to America, was it called America?
No, but
Okay, so they decided to call America America, so the natives of the land are Native Americans.
So yes, you're proving my point. Anyone.
But how do you know they were the first ones on this specific land?
They actually weren't. It's been proven. It's been proven that foundational Black Americans can go back. They've gone back over 17 generations
Either
now.
way, they were the ones that were here when we came here.
But there were people there before them. So what you're telling me? Oh my God! Honestly, bro.
Okay, so do you think that should we just have open borders? Should anybody be able to come here?
I think we should all live off the land and just
Oh my
have
God.
cults.
Oh my God.
Basically cults, just big cult groups that choose their plot of land and they all live together.
They have groups like that.
Answer the question.
They
Answer
have
the
groups
question.
like that if you want to join.
Do I think we should have borders? Some type of borders, sure. I guess.
What does that mean?
yeah,
What's the point of having a border
Yeah.
if people can come here illegally and have no repercussion for it?
I mean, but there's
No.
other places. No, what? There's other places that have borders.
You're running around in circles. You're saying we should have borders, which means some people are allowed to cross and some people aren't. So you're saying that when people aren't allowed to do something, we should just YOLO fuck it.
YOLO fuck it.
Only women.
YOLO fuck it.
Sure, fuck it.
But when you say some type
Fuck it,
of
we
border,
ball.
like what would be the purpose of your border? Like what would
Yeah.
you want from it, ideally?
It's to keep people out, right?
To protect
Right?
you.
So what's the point of having it then if everyone
If anyone can just
all
go
cool
in
to
and
come
out without protection.
Okay, then no borders.
Bro.
Okay, but I don't want to. It's because I don't want to keep having this argument.
We're just circling around the same
Yeah,
topic
I mean-
over and
Yeah,
over. saying the
I'm
same
getting
shit
bored.
over
I'm
and
getting
over.
bored of
She's
this.
bored.
I'm getting
She's
bored.
bored. She wants to talk about small penis humiliation.
Exactly.
She wants to talk about ball crushing and
Yes,
shit.
come on.
All right, we have Rakanaki. Brian, remind Chair 2 that in the 1970s, a black supremacist group, literally stormed the Capitol with AK-47s. They held part of the building and were eventually captured, but ultimately many were released and their guns were returned to them. Chair 2 assumed racism.
Yep.
Sure.
Well, that was also in 1970, and we are in 20. When
Wait,
did
wait,
that
wait.
happen?
I
In
love
2020?
this. Wait, I love this. How long ago did we steal the land from Native Americans?
I have no fucking clue.
It doesn't matter though because it happened a long time
it's
ago,
the
right?
principle that the fact of the matter is it's fucked up.
Wait, can
that
I
it
ask you a
happened.
question? Can I ask you a question?
I would love to answer
When
your
did
question.
slavery happen?
Oh, brother, I don't know.
It was a long time ago.
Wait,
Was it the
wait,
1970s?
No.
Was it the 1970s?
Hush, actually, I'm thinking. Wasn't it 1776, around there? Around there? Was I wrong? I don't know. I have no clue.
Okay, but
slavery?
it was hundreds of years ago, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have no fucking idea.
Yeah, so it happened a long time ago, so it doesn't matter then. Is that your point?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
You were saying, because
no,
he
I'm
said...
saying it happened a long time ago, so it does matter. Slavery does matter because.
But you're like, oh my God, 1970. Why are we talking
No,
about
I'm
the
saying
1970s?
it's a different time frame. So when that happened in
Oh my
1970s
God,
and then it happened again in 2020, that's what is that? 50 years? I mean, that's.
Okay, guys, $10 display, $99 read, $200 TTS. Speaking of TTS, we have Based Justin here. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Based Justin donated $200.
Thank you, dude.
I'm happy to offer up a therapeutic. I can certainly arrange for you both to get denaturalized and deported to whatever land you think belongs
go.
to you.
Let's go.
English is the official language of Uganda.
Yeah, I don't know. Ultimately, I think...
Can I go to Iceland? I would love to go to Iceland. Can I be deported to Iceland?
Yeah. Really quick, I need to do a few shout outs here. We have John Strait, thank you for the 25 on Venmo. Michael W, thank you for the 25 on Venmo. I think you sent it twice. Thank you for the double 25 on Venmo. Katrina D, thank you for the 10. And Troy, thank you for the 10 if I already didn't say it. Kristen, thank you for the 10 on Cash App. Kristen M, thank you. And Christian L, thank you for the 1. Appreciate it, guys. Okay. Let's get let's get into some dating stuff really quick. Before the show started, you guys were having girl talk a little bit, and I heard somebody say, I think it was you, talking about an ex-husband, and you were pregnant, and your feet were hurting, and he didn't give you a foot rub.
I was getting foot cramps, which is commonly a side effect of being pregnant, and he doesn't like feet, so he wouldn't help me get the foot cramp to go away.
Okay, what does the panel think? Do you think, is it fair you have a disliking towards feet, he doesn't want to do it, or should he have manned up or something and just,
I mean, he could have paid if he was the provider and the protector in their relationship, right? So I was saying to her earlier, he could have paid to go. Yeah, I mean, if you don't like feet, I guess.
Okay, that's a creative solution.
By the time I got to some place that could do that, though, it probably would have gone away on its own.
I thought it was wild because you mentioned your ex was a Marine Corps, right?
Yeah,
in the Marine Corps. And I was like, oh, but you wouldn't touch your wife's feet is wild to me. That I think is kind of nuts.
It's kind of weird.
But consent.
If he doesn't want to touch her feet, he shouldn't have to. But that also being said, she is carrying his child.
She's carrying his child,
but I think consent.
If he doesn't want to touch her feet, he doesn't have to.
Feet, maybe he has a super strong aversion to feet.
I mean, that's totally fine. If he doesn't want to, then...
Okay, all right.
I mean, I didn't like throwing up either, but I didn't get a choice about that.
Oh, you didn't like throwing up?
No.
Yeah, well...
It's kind of something that happens, though, when you're pregnant sometimes.
But you kind of consent to it. Because if you get pregnant, that's going to entail some level of sickness.
I feel like now, having had 2 children, if I got pregnant now, knowing that would probably happen. That was the first time.
Do you want more kids? A dumb deal?
My daughter's almost 4. I don't necessarily love the idea of 3 children by 3 different guys.
Yeah, I mean, you could always go back,
the last relationship really hurt my trust, and I feel like I would need time to get to the point where...
Sure.
But, if there was a magic button where I could, stop aging or whatnot...
Yeah. Okay. Desert Jorge, Chair 2 is the new poster child for why the 19th needs to be repealed.
I would love to see a flyer with my face on it.
Needs to be repealed.
I will give up my voting rights for that.
I'll give up my license.
I mean, I sometimes do ponder if it is women who are ushering in policy that will be destructive to the nation. I don't know.
Just straight sexist, though. Just because I'm stupid doesn't mean all the other women are stupid.
You guys have...
Okay, don't call yourself stupid. You may be slightly uneducated, but don't say that about yourself. That's not kind.
Well, I'm just saying, though, just because I'm one person, that doesn't mean... I guarantee that...
Say it again. Say it again.
Just because I'm stupid doesn't mean all the other women are stupid.
Yeah.
I guarantee...
I'm okay with that. All right, so here.
I guarantee. I just need. If I have time to look up some shit, I would. I can be so much smarter. I swear.
So you're uneducated and ignorant.
Yes, and I could be. I thought this was a dating.
She admits
I thought this was a dating show podcast. I didn't know
you should have watched a few episodes.
I didn't. If I knew we were going to be talking about politics, I would have looked the fuck. All right. By shutting.
All right. Going around the table. What is the minimum yearly income to be your future husband?
I feel like I'm still really young. 25 is young. I don't feel like you have to have everything figured out by then. You don't have to be making a certain amount of money in order to be capable of dating me, kind of thing. Like my boyfriend certainly was not making.
Well, let's just get some quick answers just to move things along.
I think like 50 grand is
okay. What about you?
Fair.
80,000.
What about you?
75K for wife.
Future wife, okay.
Yes.
If it was a husband, how much would he have to make?
Infinity for it to be a man. Yes.
All right. What about you?
Enough to buy a house.
Yeah,
okay.
60K.
All right. What about you?
50, 60.
Okay.
Enough to pay mortgage and bills based on location.
All right. What about you?
Period.
I would say ideally around what I make or a little bit more. I don't like to say that exact number, but for my area, above average income.
Where are you from again?
New York.
Oh, do you live in Manhattan?
I'm at the border of the boroughs. I'm in.
So Brooklyn or Queens? Or
I'm in Westchester
Yonkers
County.
Oh, Westchester. Okay, got
Yeah.
it. All right. So a bit north, right? That's north of Manhattan?
Slightly. Very slight.
Okay. All right. Well, Rachel, you're already married, and Andrew's doing quite well for himself.
He does okay, but neither
He's
of
a
us
starving
had
college student.
neither of us had shit when we got together. So
For the
you're s-
longest period of time.
Yeah, you're supposed to grow together.
Together, yeah.
All right. How tall are you, and what's the minimum height of a man you would date?
I am 5'5", and maybe like 5'8", you know, nothing crazy.
5'6", 6 foot.
Really quick.
Yes.
Remember earlier when you were like, I don't care about
don't
looks.
Well, here's my hype. If I were to ever date someone, it would have to be such a because I would like if a very specific person came along, I probably would date him. But the thing is, I think it's either going to take me till I'm a lot older to reach that point, or it's going to take I'm not just going to settle down for anyone if I'm marrying them, like wanting to be with them for the rest of my life.
Wait.
So I was right earlier when I said that you're a mid who's just like, but no one's good enough for me unless they're like a 9.
Because it's more like personality-wise more than anything. I wouldn't say that.
As long as he's 6 foot and he's got a great
I just felt like I had to put out an answer. I'm sorry.
I'm just confused
I'm sorry.
because you were just there. You were saying that. Well, if I don't, because you don't want to settle down, like you don't want to get into a relationship, but the guy that you would get into a relationship has to be like really good.
And no,
or
he doesn't have
whatever.
to be like super attractive or anything.
Wait, to just have like a fun little casual thing. Can he be shorter than 6 foot?
Absolutely. That's
But
just
to be in a
my ideal.
relationship,
That's my ideal.
Wait, that's so backwards. So like, sort of like, so okay, the guy you'll be in a
I'll
relationship.
bang anyone, but if I'm gonna be in a relationship,
Yeah,
it's
she'll
gotta be
fuck.
perfect.
She'll fuck anybody. But
not what I said, guys.
that's kind of what you said. All right. What about height?
I'm 5'3", and I don't care about.
Don't care. Okay. What about you?
5'10". I prefer at least 6 feet.
6
but
feet?
like
Okay.
6'2", 6'4" would be better.
6'2", 6'4".
Damn.
Would be better than 6 feet.
It would be better. But you.
But I mean, it's like a sliding scale. Like,
Yeah.
if somebody is closer to my height, they better be like amazing in all the other
So I
like
gotta make
kind
up for it.
Well, like
Can like a guy who's 6'5" just be a piece of shit?
no.
Oh, okay. All right.
The higher you get up in the height,
What about you?
the hotter you get.
I'm 5'2" and 5'5", 5'6", 5'7", just at least 3 inches taller, because I think it's fun to look up.
Well, there is a thing though where
I like
women
it.
will like, as the guy becomes more attractive, or this even has to do with height. Like if he's taller, women will ignore red flags.
Oh yeah.
Like if he's the more attractive he is, the more leeway you give with like red flags and stuff. So,
Prevalent.
what about you?
I'm 5'8", and as long as there's like an inch or two taller,
Okay.
you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'm 5'3" and at least 5'4".
All right. What about you?
I'm 5 feet, and I would say 5'4", so I can wear heels.
Okay. All right.
I'm 5'6", and just my height would be good. Like my first little puppy love boyfriend was the same height as me, but he was really cute, so I didn't care.
Okay. Got it. Wait. Hold on. We have Chatty Annie. Oh, these are out of order. Wait. Hold on.
Oh no! Oh no! His papers.
Alexis, Lexi. That's you, right? Okay, hold on. Oh, okay. Hold on. Wait, let's see. Disagreement. Raven, you disagree, yes, about the views on women. You wrote that as a disagreement. What are the views on women that either I or Rachel or I guess Andrew Wilson have that you disagree with? Because he's here.
All of them, yes.
Well, okay,
I mean,
but I need specificity. What specifically? Wait, hold
for
on.
one.
Wait. I think women are great. You disagree with that?
The way you talk.
You fucking sexist misogynist. I think women are wonderful. I think women are great. You disagree with all my views on women? Wow, that's fucked up.
yeah, fuck women, honestly. I'm
All
just
right, there you go.
joking. No.
But
No,
it's okay.
no, no.
What are the views that you find objectionable?
So, you said, oh God, it's honestly a lot of Andrew Wilson's.
Okay, we can dive
views,
into it.
for sure. First of all, I don't like the way that he talks to women.
Okay.
On.
So tone. Okay.
Tone for sure.
Well, let's list a few before we dive into
He's
any.
actually nicer than me.
He might be.
Don't you think?
You are so mean. No, I'm just kidding. No, you.
Andrew's really patient, and he's usually like 95% of the time he's very calm, very
He's a
chill,
teddy bear.
extremely patient.
He's a teddy. Andrew's a teddy bear.
So you've probably seen clips of the 1 or 2 times that after like 6 hours of some girl just being absolutely obnoxious and horrible, he finally got a little bit testy.
No, I actually watched like a longer video. It was actually on the Whatever podcast, and it was. What do you know which one? That I'm thinking of. It's the one where the girl's crying.
I've never heard Andrew say anything objectionable.
Where the girl is crying because she had like the not boyfriend on a dog bed.
Oh, you were upset about that?
Okay.
Wow.
Oh wait, that makes sense because she does that too. Okay.
Yeah. Well, no. So it wasn't even. I think what made me upset about that is that she wasn't even really into Findom or anything. It seemed like the guy. But it seemed like that guy was the one who wanted all of that, and she was just.
We already talked about that, and like, look, you can probably find times where I or Rachel or Andrew have said things with a certain tone, or maybe we said something slightly mean. But your thing here was yes, you disagree with the views on women. I want to dive into the specific views on women. So, what aside from the tone or this, we said something mean. What are the actual views that you disagree with?
I don't think that women were put on the planet to be a wife and a baby maker. Like, I don't think that the only goal in life for a woman is to have children.
Okay, look.
Did any of us ever say that was the only
Not
goal?
that it was the only goal, but it was a very strong goal.
Okay, so there's that. But before we dive in, let's have you list the other views.
Just like a lot of different ones.
How about this? Do you think I am a misogynist?
I think you're a bit of a misogynist.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, first we need to define our terms. What is a misogynist?
Someone who is sexist towards women.
Well, define misogyny. What is that?
The act of being sexist towards women. The act of having,
Okay, so being sexist towards women.
Yeah.
I suppose that falls within the purview of misogyny, although typically it's more like it would be hatred of women or prejudice towards women, which would be sexism.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So in what ways then am I sexist towards women?
I think it's just some of the things you say. Like, I can't even think of them right now.
Are what?
No, because I'll watch your videos. And like I've watched some of them, and then I'm like, that's sexist.
Okay, but you don't need to like give me a verbatim, word for word quote. Give me the essence of what I say that you object to.
Well, I also don't like the way you talk to women sometimes.
Okay, so the tone, but
not even just the tone, the words.
Okay, but could I say like in a really mean tone that I love somebody?
Yes.
Right. So, okay, but that wouldn't be sexist to say I love somebody in a mean way. That's kind of weird, but kind of contrary.
You could say something really rude in a really nice tone.
Yeah.
You could.
But so, even granting that sometimes I might be rude or my tone's all fucked up or whatever, I don't even dispute it. I'd probably do that shit. What is the content of what I'm saying that is sexist? Because you'd agree with me simply by virtue of saying being rude to like you can be rude to a man as you could to a woman in the tone. That wouldn't be evidence of a sexism. Just because you're rude to a woman doesn't mean you're sexist. Women are rude to women all the time. It doesn't mean they're sexist.
Can I ask you a question really quickly?
Yeah.
So you're upset and you think that he's sexist because of how he's spoken to women, right?
I'm not upset.
Well, she thinks I'm sexist.
Okay, but you don't necessarily like, that quality in him that he speaks to women, you think in a certain tone or aspect or whatever, right? You think it's sexist? From your own words. I'm repeating your own words.
Yes. Yeah.
But then you literally do that for a living. Like, that is what you do to make money. So, like, do you know that you're a hypocrite, or like, why is it okay for you, but like,
what if the woman?
The women that he talks to on the podcast willingly come here.
They do willingly come on the podcast.
And many of them know the nature of
exactly.
They know the adversarial nature of the podcast.
Yeah, I know that a lot of the people that come on the podcast probably do prior research, but there's some that I've watched that I'm like, I don't think she knew, because they get
that might be true, but how would even if it is true that she herself is, I guess, a hypocrite, and I actually think in some ways what she does is for sure worse than what I do, because like I typically avoid insults. Sometimes I do, and many times it's playful jabbing. It's more teasing, but sometimes yes, I've said mean things. I'll even admit to it, but you'll do small penis humiliation. It would never occur to me, by the way. It would never occur to me, as someone who's believes in genitalia positivity, my big labia matter movement. I actually am contrary to you. I don't think people.
Seems like we're doing the exact opposite.
Yes, people should not be. I'm doing advocacy. I'm an activist. People should.
You're so great.
Men and women should not be shamed for their genitalia. If a woman has an outie, she should not be shamed. If she has an innie, I mean, women with innies don't really get shamed for it, but that's it's kind of it's mostly the women with the
wizard sleeves.
That are getting shamed, and I defend them, but I don't. You do small penis humiliation. I'll go to bat for men with small peens. I will defend them. They could have a micro penis. Men should not be shamed for their penis size, and that's why I object to terms like big dick energy, small dick energy, because I find it very offensive. For example, I think when women throw out these terms, big dick energy, small dick energy, you guys would take pause if men, the locker room talk like Trump. If I started saying,
she's got
loose pussy energy. Or cavernous vagina energy, you guys, women would take pause and be like, oh, that's kind of vulgar and kind of icky and gross and stuff. Or she's got small titty energy, like small titty, like I'll defend women with small titties, big titties, lopsided titties, fucking saggy titties. I'll defend them all. You shouldn't shame women. You shouldn't shame the women for their titties or whatever. And you shouldn't shame them for their labia, whether it dangles or it's all over the place. If it's just like a flapping in the air, you should not shame a woman. Okay, you shouldn't shame a woman. I don't know where I'm going with this.
I don't know. Go off.
But
very entertaining.
Yeah. So, back to the central thing here is even if you're a hypocrite, that wouldn't really be a defeater to, even if I point out that you also engage in this behavior, your criticism of me may or may not be valid. So what specifically am I doing? What is the content of what I'm doing that is sexist towards women? What are my sexist positions?
Well, would you date a non-traditional woman?
I think even if I say yes or no, this wouldn't establish me as a sexist.
That would just be a personal preference.
Yeah, that would be a preference, but what is the answer that would make you think I'm more sexist? And I'll answer it that way. No, I would never date a non-traditional woman. How does it make me sexist?
I just think that your views on women based on your dating preferences, not just because you have preferences with dating, but just your views on women, is that they should be traditional, that they should always be traditional.
Now, Raven, before the show, we had you fill out a questionnaire.
Yes.
And on this questionnaire, the first 5 statements are as follows, and we ask you to circle if you agree with the statement. Men should pay on first dates. Men should provide, protect. Men should be chivalrous. Husbands should be willing to die protecting you. Take the bullet. So, are you a sexist then? because even you adhere, although you're a lesbian, so I'm a bit confused, but I guess if you were dating a man, you'd want him to do all these things. So you're holding men to a traditional standard. Does that make you a sexist?
It could.
So sexism is fine when you do it, or it's fine entirely?
No, it's not fine entirely.
But so I don't think if you're a traditional person and you have desire traditional dating dynamic, I don't think that's sexist.
No, I don't think that's sexist.
Or, I mean, it depends how strictly we're referring to sexism.
I was more so saying that I've seen like videos of
me
you talking about
saying what?
Your preference. No, talking about your preferences.
Which are what?
Which are you want a traditional woman, which is completely fine. That's completely fine.
Is it sexist though?
No, for you to want a traditional woman, that's not sexist.
So, but the question was, what are the sexist statements I've made? So if it's not sexist for me to desire a traditional woman, what are the other sexist statements I've made?
I don't have a list.
Well, again, I'm not asking for verbatim, but you've accused me of being slightly misogynistic, slightly sexist, it seems, or even on a scale of 0 to 10. How do you rate my misogyny / sexism?
Like a 4.
A 4. Okay, so I feel like you need to give at least.
You got to do better.
I need to step my. Rachel, I got to step my game up. What do you rate Rachel over here? Look at this shit. She wrote a fucking book.
Hey.
She wrote a book.
Hey, the book opens by saying, if feminism was a movement by women for women, then we deserve to know the truth about it. And that's what the book is about. So it's not because you hate women, Rachel. You just hate women. No.